Welcome to the weekly roundup. Div 5 time here with Scotty Dykstra. Hey Scotty.
Good Knowlesy, how are you, mate?
Good mate, good. We'll kick it straight off. We'll go straight out to probably a bit of an upset, I reckon, this one. It was Blackfriars 13-11-89 defeating Pulteney 10-8-68 at Morgan Oval there in the city. No Langford, no Pulteney, is that?
Well, it looks to be the case. I mean, no one probably saw this coming,
no.
But you know, the Hounds obviously got their game together on Saturday and caused a bit of an upset.
So yeah, well that's the word going around. Langford was missing, and that big focal point up forward is probably what Pulteney lacked all day, I suppose.
Yeah, Pollock stepped up and kicked 5.
Yep.
Goldings with 2, Portis with 2, and then the best, Matner, Pollock and Giddings. Giddings, yeah.
And for the Hounds, Scafidi Muta with 3, Rivet with 2, and a heap of other blokes kicking single with Pierce, Rivet and Matty Brincat in the best. So Graham's got the boys going there pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, the Farmers. First win for the season there, the boys from ROWE PARK. They travelled out, Hectorville travelled out to ROWE PARK, it was Ingle Farm 13-13-91, defeating Hectorville 9-10-64. For the Farmers, mate?
Yeah, for the Farmers, Sanderson with 4, McCormick Smith with 3, Spence and Burt with 2 each,
yep.
Sandry, Pope and Spence in the best players.
And for the Hounds it was Fincher with 3, Bressington with 2 and 4 other blokes there kicking singles with Stevenson, Richards and Francis in the best. So would have been a big night there at ROWE PARK with A and B grade first win for the year.
Very big night, and it's kept the relegation battle well and truly alive now.
Well and truly alive.
Yeah, we weren't too happy to see the Farmers get up.
Yep.
Now they're back in the hunt now to stay up. So.
And then, well, the next game, there's another side there that's probably going to be in the relegation battle as well, and it was out at Smithfield Oval. Lockleys 19-14-128 Zeds boys defeating Smithfield 12-8-80. The score is a little bit skew, if I've been told, with Lockleys copping a few injuries and a few blokes standing up forward on one leg, and Smithfield getting a few goals late. Kicking 5 in the last quarter, I suppose, but Lockleys travelling on really nicely. For Lockleys it was Johnson Schroeder, Huey there with 6, Scully with 5, Trinadden with 2, Langcake with 2, and 4 other blokes kicking single with Tertulio, Langcake and Shay Barry in the best for the Demons, mate. And for the Cats?
Yeah, tough place to win out there,
yeah,
so Lockleys will be happy with the win. Goal kickers for Smithfield, Lane with 3, Schumann with 2, Gollum with 2, and Ashby with 2. Kelly, Schumann and Marston in the best for the Panthers.
Yeah, a few boys have left Smithfield. Benny Towers gone and Matty Stewart gone Ingle Farm lately, so they're not travelling as well as they'd hope, I don't reckon. But anyway, we'll move on to the next game. This would have been an absolute cracker of a game up at St Mary's Park. But hey, the Kookaburras of Kenilworth, they're travelling really, really well. It was Kenilworth 9-14-68, defeating Woodville South 7-4-46.
Yeah, the Cookers have recruited really well this year, and they seem to be continuing to recruit blokes. I've seen a couple more clearances recently.
From Henley and Goodwood, and I noticed myself. Yeah,
they're very creative with their points at the moment. The goal kickers for Kenilworth: Roberts with 2, Wilson King with 2, Harmon with 2, Delaware with 2, and in the best, Riles, Zezas, and Harmon.
And for Woody South, Timmy Sumner with 2, Miller with 2, 3 other blokes kicking singles with Rama Ahmed, Conlon, and Williams in the best. So. Yeah, they've lot play on Saturday. No, he didn't. No, he doesn't. So they've still got Mott's to come back in as well. So they're travelling.
Probably had to rest him so they could play with 15 points.
Probably. He was only 2 points, isn't he?
Yeah,
something like that. A bit of creative work there. Schultzy's done down there. So. And mate, we'll go on to the next game. It was your boys.
Yes.
It was your boys travelled out to STURT OVAL, out to Marion Oval for reasons unbeknown to me, but CBC had been told that find somewhere to play. Yeah,
that was the rumour on Saturday, was that the schools told them to find another oval for the year, so I don't know if that's true or not, but we found ourselves playing down at Marion. Very good facilities down there.
Yep.
Unfortunately the scoreboard worked. We had to look at that. Unfortunate scoreline with CBC kicking 19-19 to Hope Valley's 5 goals 9. I'll do the Hope Valley ones.
Yep, go for it, mate.
Young Jordan Popke with 3. He's come back to the club this year after a stint out at Teacher Gully. Painting's flying along. He's going to probably win the BNF this year. Daniel Williamson's found some good form, and Matty Hellman's third best for the D's.
And for CBC, the old Dolphins, Matty Raymond with 4, Greenbank and Harrison all kicking 4 as well. Applin, Sarunik and Diaminico kicking 2 with Turner.
I know that one. He's a premiership player at Hope Valley, Nick Polichowicz.
Yep. And Raymond there in the best for the Dolphins. So winners 7 days prior. Then
week's a long time in footy.
It is a long time in footy, mate. So they say, pardon the old cliches, but
the luck that we're having at the moment. You know, we had a few boys drop out with gastro, and one of the lads even had a car crash on the way to the game.
Oh, really?
That's no good. Everyone's okay. But that's just how we're travelling at the moment. The luck's not on our side.
There you go.
I think the A-grade coach must have run over a black cat or something.
Walked under a ladder, smashed a mirror, all that kind of stuff. Let's move on to this week's games, mate. Out at Daily Oval, Hectorville taking on CBC.
Look, the Dolphins obviously flying, they're sitting top. Big white Spencers at Hectorville, they'll love it out there, and I think that they'll win that one comfortably.
Mazzoni's still missing an
He is,
another one, no Mazzoni, no Hectorville. Dolphins for me.
Yep.
Your boys, Hope Valley taking on Pulteney at home?
Yeah, in the unfamiliar territory of Hope Valley Oval. It's only the second time we've played there this year. With the centre square getting done. We haven't been there much. So we're looking forward to the second half of the year.
Are you called the Triple M Hope Valley Footy Club?
The Jars and Louis Triple M Hope Valley Demons, whatever you want to call it. We do like playing at home. Hopefully Langford's not playing again. That'd be nice. Hopefully we can at least take it up to Pulteney and maybe even steal a win.
I'm sorry, mate, but I'm going to have to tip Pulteney in this one. At ROWE PARK, Farmers get 2 home games in a row. Ingle Farm taking on Kenilworth.
Yeah, I think good win for the Farmers last week, but Kenilworth are a classy outfit, and like I said earlier, they've recruited really well this year, and I think they'll be too strong for Ingle Farm.
Kenilworth for me as well. Blackfriars and Smithfield at St Dom's there, Park 2, next to the swimming centre.
Yeah, I reckon the Hounds will get the points there.
They play that ground very well, don't they, the Hounds? So Granger's got them flying. And Max around for me this week, Lockleys Oval. Lockleys taking on the Woodville South Cats. Woodville South have always been a bit of a bogey side for Lockleys.
Yeah, they have.
Yep.
And look, if Lockleys, if they've lost a couple with injury,
should be getting a few back there.
Unsettled and
just got the sneaky mail.
Yeah, probably a few come back, but Timmy Sumner, when he decides to turn it on, he's hard to stop. As he showed against us, he kicked 8 1/4 or something like that. If he comes to play, I reckon they might steal the points there.
Should be the Timmy Sumner at one end, Aaron Harvey up the other. I reckon she's going to be a high scoring affair. Lockleys for me, I think. So I reckon it'll be an absolute ripper of a game.
It will be.
And Lockleys just to get over the Cats for me. All right, that's been Div 5. Thanks, Scotty. We'll see you all again next week.